You guys will never guess where my first trip is to. It's just been a long day simply because of the amount of hours I've been awake. Good morning, friends. Welcome to this new vlog. Let me just tilt you up because I don't feel like leaning over. Hi guys, it's Tuesday morning today and I'm getting ready to go to work, which I have missed so much. You guys will never guess where my first trip is to. I am literally flying today to Johannesburg and I have a night stop in Johannesburg. So I'm literally flying back home, spending the night at home, and then waking up tomorrow and flying back here. I just love that for me. Ow, did I just stab myself in the chest? Yes, I did. But yeah, I'm very excited to fly. Keegan won't be able to pick me up because we are landing at like 12 o'clock in the middle of the day, and he obviously works and he's got meetings and things like that. So I'm probably gonna Uber home, which is fine. Is that aligned? I think so. That should be fine. And then I'm gonna have the afternoon at home. I have to wake up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow morning to get my ass back here. So we're excited about it. But yeah, welcome to a new video. If it's your first time here, hi, good morning. Welcome to the channel. My name is Andy. I'm a South African flight attendant. Why am I doing this while holding a lotion bottle as if I'm accepting an award? Thank you to the Academy. Now I want to pack this away. Anyway, flight attendant in the charter industry. Welcome to the channel. I would love some extra coffee. 7:45. I haven't even put my face on yet.
Yeah, put your face on then I'll see you.
Okay, cool. Oh no, actually I need a coffee before I put my face on. Hold on. Coffee. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with me on this, reverse layover, I guess. I'm excited to go home. I literally have been here for like 3 days and now I'm going back home to spend the night. How crazy. If only I had known, I wouldn't have overpacked. Let me drink my coffee and put my face on, finish scheduling this vlog, and then I'll probably see you guys when we're on the way to the airport or something. It seems like we're taking 13 passengers to Johannesburg with us. I've just done my pre-flight checks and I'm missing a pair of gloves. It seems like a pair of my fire resistant gloves just grew legs, so we're sorting that out before we can go. Alright, everybody is off and I like to just put all of the tray tables down so that it makes it easier when the cleaners get on board for them to wipe down and sanitize every one of them. But yeah, we got to Joburg. It is freezing here for some stupid reason. And all I have is my blazer, and my blazer is not very warm. This is how I make a note that I need to request a wheelchair, just so I didn't forget. I'm back as if I never left. I'm wearing Keegan's hoodie because it's suddenly really freezing in Joburg today. We landed and the freezing cold air just hit me hard and I was like, oh. I'm having this Lewis Hamilton Monster energy drink. I'm not too sure what flavor I can say this is. It's tasty because I am on my way to the gym, upper body day today. And hey, since I've got the afternoon at home, I might as well. Our flight was really good. I think I told you guys we had 13 passengers. I had really good passengers. They were just so chill, really no drama. They were just happy to get going. I chatted to a couple of them for a little bit. One alpha was occupied, but the guy was really chatty and funny, and he was telling me that most of his friends are pilots and everything, and I was like, oh, and what do you do? And he was like, oh, I'm in banking. He was asking me about my name because everyone's always curious what my full name is because they just see Andy and they assume that my full name is Andiswa or something like that, whereas Andy is literally just my English name and I have a Zulu name, which is technically my first name, that is Nogpiwe. And so I was explaining that to him, and then I had the manifest right in front of me and I see his name, and his name was Pardon, like his first name was Pardon, and I was like, oh, tell me about that, that's an interesting name. And he was like, yeah, so my dad was trying to apologize to my mom. And I was like, your dad was apologizing to your mom through you? So you're an apology to your mom? And he was like, pretty much. And I was like, but what were they fighting about? And he was like, I don't know, they wouldn't tell me, they just told me that he was apologizing for something. Here's your baby, I'm sorry. I just thought that was hilarious. But anyway, overall good day. We left on time. No, actually we left a few minutes late because of the equipment thing, but we still landed perfectly on time because I guess, I don't know, did my pilots overtake? Did they find a random shortcut in the air? I don't know, but we made it perfectly on time. I got an Uber because Keegan has been in meetings all day, like literally he's still in a meeting right now. So I grabbed an Uber and got here about 30-45 minutes ago. I've just had something small to eat and now I'm heading to the gym. Also, Keegan is feeling a little bit sick, so later on I'm actually gonna go and get us some ramen, like ramen soup, so that he's getting some kind of like a broth in him because he went to the doctor this morning as well. He was feeling a bit sniffly. I actually feel like before I go get dinner I should probably go get my immune booster drip because I haven't gotten it since I came back from Sudan, and that was a good April, May, June, July, August, September, 5 months ago, and usually I get it every 3 months. So I feel like, especially since he's got flu right now, I think it's flu, it seems like it's just flu. And then just like lay low for the evening. Like, it's not every day I have an overnight trip to my home base. I think that's so fun. And instead of ramen, I decided to get Keegan some chicken noodle soup. That's what it looks like, is the chicken noodle soup. I got him 2 of those, and then look at the difference with the size of my ramen. Pretty large. And then the chicken noodle soup is like kind of sad and tiny. Maybe he'll want 2 helpings of that, I don't know. But hopefully this makes him feel much better. It's almost 7 and Keegan has a random craving for cake. In fact, if it was up to him, he would have me like literally bake him a cake right now, but I absolutely refuse. So we're gonna go to Spa because they close at 8 to find cake. Say hello to the vlog. Aren't you happy I have home to take care of you while you're sick?
How are you taking care of me?
I got you soup. We're gonna get cake. I clean the kitchen. So I'm too lazy to change, so this is my outfit. I'm going in pajamas because it's such a look, and Crocs and socks. But it's all blue, so it matches. He is so embarrassed to know me right now. Is that what you're gonna say?
Stop following me, lady. Stop following me.
Oh my god. Take cockies.
Started out so small. We drank and then we talked. She got to know me, I got to know her, and suddenly it's war. Then peace so on and off. It's getting to me, I'm getting to her. Here's what I've been thinking. Here's what I would do. When 2 people are sinking, you should get them out the pool. Here's what I've been thinking. I don't know what else to do, so I'm forever calling her truth. She's a roller coaster ride going up, down.
We got cake. We got just a plain little vanilla. It's not for you. Plain vanilla. What is this? A bunt? Isn't the shape like a bunt?
Bunt cake, yeah.
Bunt cake. And then I got some chicken mayo croissants that I can take for lunch for tomorrow.
I think it's what try that.
It'll be fun. And then some vampire fangs for snack. Thank you. Did you see that?
Party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nonsense. But okay.
Good morning, Nick. Fairly easy this morning. Car marks is who you're looking for.
Good morning, you guys. I'm sorry for the terrible light. It's 6 a.m. or 6:15 and I just got to the airport. Decided to drive myself today just because I'm literally coming back tomorrow. So we're going back to Harare for tonight and then coming back tomorrow. But anyway, we are driving. It's too early for me. More coffee. Hold on. We are flying a 3-leg this morning. We are doing Johannesburg to Harare, back to Johannesburg, and then we end up in Harare for the night. Not the quickest day because the flights are about an hour 45 minutes long, including like taxiing, especially in the Johannesburg airport. It always takes quite a while. It should still be a good day, so that's what I'm counting on here. So yeah, I'm gonna head on over to the sign-on office, meet my crew, which is the exact same crew I flew in with yesterday, and then we'll head over to the gate and go off to the aircraft.
Kindly take note of this important message. In order to keep our airport safe and secure,
I'm done with my pre-flight checks and catering has even come on board. I've double checked my security checks and everything, and at this point we're just waiting for passengers. We're expecting 21 people going to Harare this morning. We have landed in Harare and I finally get to have my cup of coffee because the hot water the catering gave me in Joburg was like barely lukewarm and it was just not the vibe. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot have a cold cup of coffee. Wow, what a long day. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that bad. Seriously. I just feel tired because I did not sleep very well the night before last night, and nor did I sleep well last night as well. Like, you know when you're kind of half asleep and half awake the entire night? Sorry, I left my tripod at home, so I've just got you guys leaning on my toiletry bag and hoping for the best. I didn't sleep very well. I was half awake the entire night, pretty much last night and the night before. I don't know if it was just the stress of like missing my alarm so that I could be in time for my sign-on, which was at 7 a.m. It's just been a long day simply because of the amount of hours I've been awake. And the amount of hours I still have left of the day because I'm not gonna go to sleep anytime soon. I have to put in a couple of hours of work into an assignment. But yeah, it was a good day, I've got to say. The second flight, did anything happen in the second flight? I don't think so. Oh, I did want to mention some advice though, because I usually wear my dress for work. I usually don't wear my pants. And something I seem to keep catching myself forgetting to do is zip up my fly. Like I'll go and I'll pee and then when I get up I just like button on my pants and then I forget to zip up my fly. And I remember today, just before the passengers boarded, something was like, just check your fly. And I checked and it was wide open. So can you imagine if I was boarding and I was doing the demo and I was briefing people at the overwing and everything and I had my fly wide open? Could you imagine the horror, the trauma from that? I would not have been able to just ever step outside in public ever again. PSA, please remember to check your fly before boarding if you're wearing pants. But anyway, overall good day. Our second flight had 36 passengers, so pretty full. And then the last flight had 33 passengers, so also pretty full. I was not expecting our flights to be this full for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but I just wasn't expecting our flights to be so full. And they were. The passengers were great. 36 passengers on the second flight and 33 passengers on the third flight. Yeah, there was someone sitting in one alpha. During the first flight, I wasn't hungry at all because it was still early in the morning. I did have an energy bar and a coffee. No, I did have an energy bar because I couldn't have a coffee because of the lukewarm water. So on the second flight, I kind of wanted to eat, but then I had a passenger on there. I tend to not really feel comfortable enough to eat when someone is sitting there. But I ended up eating on the second and third flights because I was hungry and I was like, you know what, this is my little corner of sanity. And at this point, I don't care if someone is sitting there. The first guy on the second flight, he was asleep, so it was fine, like I didn't care. But then on the last flight, the gentleman that was sitting there was paying attention. You know, if he heard a sound he wasn't used to or like crinkling or something, then he would like turn and face me and check what it is and stuff. And that's fine, like I really don't mind it. He wasn't watching in like a creepy way. But at the end of the day, I was like, listen, I'm starving. I'm about to fall over. And I had my chicken mayo croissants and they were really tasty. So I do not regret that.
You give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign.